peace. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night. Dad took me hunting when I was a kid. Wouldn't believe what the hell I did. He said, boy, hold this. Told my cousin, you better run. Last time he poked fun. Son of a gun, pay for all I done. Swear they'll get us here, 'cause I ain't done just yet. I just tried to play cool. Cop said, boy, you're just a fool. Cut this stuff in.
Now from the riverfront of the Ohio, sellout crowd has arrived at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. Tonight, the third of 3 on this Wild Card Sunday. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals on Sunday Night Primetime. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Kentre Miller. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Second down, Jackson. Oh, intercepted on the second play of the game. And the Bengals are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
We talked at the start of the game, Mike, the energy in this stadium. And now after that early turnover, it's certainly not going to help quiet this crowd. They clearly came into this game facing an uphill battle, and they've made it here even harder on themselves with that early turnover.
Here we go. Stop. Here's Hall. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only 1.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here's 2nd and 9. Here we go. Stop. Throwing is Burrow. Just, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd down and 9.
He's just set. 180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Bengals. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
They're on the 35-yard line.
They'll get it going on the ground with Miller. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. He gets this complete to his rookie 4th-round pick. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. First grab of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He picks up the first down with that one. They run out of the gun with Miller. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Jackson. A pass taken in by Miller. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. On the handoff, this is Miller. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
At the 6-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. They'll stay on the ground with Miller. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
3rd and 6. Now it's Jackson. That'll be intercepted. And the Bengals will take over here at their own 12.
Oh, and in that spotlight, that's just painful to see. If the throw's not there, you want him to just get rid of it. Throw it 50 rows into the stands. Give somebody a souvenir. But worst case scenario, you've got to get to 4th down and have a shot at 3 points. But instead, after that pick, you come away with 0.
Right, 80. What is that? 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Burrow working in the pistol. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
11. Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
To throw is Burrow. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10.
Stop.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
This one, fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds.
Orange.
We'll start the drive with Miller. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now it's a bootleg with Jackson. Rolling to the left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. His first catch of the wild card game. And good for a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
1 quarter in the books in round 1 of these AFC playoffs. It's the Bengals on top. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now Jackson on the move. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 20. That's good for 27 and a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal. He's inside the 10. Mark him at the 7.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
Here's Miller. And he's into the end zone. Kendre Miller. Touchdown, Baltimore. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, and they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
One, ready? Get set. 180.
We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Now second down throw for Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. That's hard. And he will go all the way. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Jackson fires complete to Flowers. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On second down, Miller. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Baltimore.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On play action, here's Jackson. Out to his right. He'll let this go. Towards the end zone. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. When you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield, it doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
I'm one, ready? 11 Mighty, 11 Thomas. Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
On first down, Burrow gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big play to kick off this drive. A pickup of 44 yards.
11. Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Right shot.
Burrow now to throw on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
He's got it at about the 8. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes. And there is it.
He slams it in there, and he is in. Touchdown, Bengals. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. They'll run with Miller. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Off the play fake. Jackson. Got a man running with them, and they connect. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. They will run the drop play with Miller. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Jackson looking to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the second quarter.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up second down. On the RPO, or throw to Flowers. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1 yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get it?
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
They didn't didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go. Dot! Dot!
A first down throw for Burrow. Oh, the ball's out. And fortunately, their center able to rein it in, and they'll retain possession. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
Here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow here on second down. Quick throw, taken in. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down. Now a signal, timeout called, 9 seconds left to play in this first half. 3rd and 9.
11. Let's get set. Dot.
Here's Burrow. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I think the second that ball left his hand, he wanted to pull it immediately back. I mean, he is lucky, Mike. That ball didn't end up going the other way. He almost gifted them a short field and maybe even some points.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now. He'll punt for the 2nd time after hitting a beauty in his first effort. Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game.
One, ready? Here we go. 11.
On 1st and 10, Burrow. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Wide 80.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. The middle of the field, that's taken in by Chase. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here we go. Right.
Throwing is Burrow. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
All these defensive linemen, I promise you, they all want sacks. That is how you get paid. That is how you make your name.
On one, ready?
But it's also the other plays where you can affect the quarterback. Can you make them feel uncomfortable? Or in this case, you don't get the sack, but it was the hit that's able to alter the pass to fall incomplete.
Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Ravens have come up with the football.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step one. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Play action now. Jackson. Going for it all. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
This one down the field, but it's lined up incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And that'll set up 4th down. On On fourth down, here's Ty Zentner to kick it. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
Gun. Stop. 11. Stop.
Now, Burrow. This one, complete to Campbell. He's close to a first down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, like, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard him.
First run of the game here for Chase Brown. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Now he's loose down the right sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. York now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bengals go up by 7. 28-21. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. On the ground, it's Miller. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. DeMaurice Stewart, they're on the stop. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
To break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Miller. And he's brought down after a gain of 2. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. A pass taken in by Miller. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and inches.
It's a lot.
Handoff. This is Ali. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down. Now Jackson on 4th down. Open man. That's the tight end, Gray. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. 1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Ravens. A huge touchdown there in the fourth quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? You're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a run, and it's home. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Here we go.
He'll go again with Paul. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Here we go. 180.
There's Fant open right side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6.
Here we go. 180.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man, downfield, Chase has it. And he's into the end zone. And they're making it look easy. Jamar Chase, touchdown Bengals. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Now it's yours for the PAT. He gets it to go, and the Bengals will go up by 7.
It's the score. Bengals 35, Ravens 28.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. Off balance throw. It's complete. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's 2nd and 8.
Second down. Jackson gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
Third and short. Jackson. That's taken in. It's Rashid Ali. Trailing late. They've got to go here. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Throwing Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Hey, stop.
The handoff. Here comes Hall. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short that first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go. 180.
Now, Burrow. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be 3rd down.
And we got a big 3rd down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with a conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
Here we go. 11, Mike. 180. Stop.
They'll run here with Brown. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
So it's a pretty manageable 3rd down, so they really have the option to run or pass, so they decide to keep the ball on the ground, which I don't mind as long as you've made the decision already that you're willing to use 4th down to pick up the rest of the yards. If not, I think that's a big mistake.
So a pressure kick here for Cade York. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of legs, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Over the middle, that's the tight end, Gray. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
1st down, Ravens.
Two timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Wells, another catch for his favorite target. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Jackson now on 2nd down. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. A
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. Let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
Here's first down. Motion man is the tight end going right. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Jackson up top again. He's got it inside the 5. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the first down. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Now Jackson, this a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
With one timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Here we go. Stop. Right 80. Right shot. Stop.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here in the jungle for the Bengals. They are moving on in these playoffs. Won't have a long time to celebrate this one. They have to get right back to work for the divisional round. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Bengals as we say so long from Cincinnati.